Reporting for the Evening News, tonight we bring you a story following the tragic redemption of a mighty philosopher, the Apostle Paul. Now, Paul was a first-century Jewish man, originally known as Saul. He was a brilliant religious scholar, highly educated, and devoted as a Hellenistic Jew from Tarsus. More importantly, a Pharisee. That would mean a member of a Jewish sect known for their strict adherence to Mosaic law, commonly referred to as separatists. Now, while he was born and raised in the diaspora outside of Palestine as a Roman citizen, he was also trained in Jerusalem by the prominent teacher Gamaliel. At first, Paul rejected the early Christian movement with most Jews as blasphemy. In fact, he actively persecuted followers of Jesus, the first being Stephen, whom he witnessed and approved personally, recorded in the book of Acts. But here's the twist. Paul had a life-changing encounter with the risen Jesus on his way to the city of Damascus. Now, he went from a persecutor of Christians to one of their most passionate leaders, spending 3 days of blindness, only to be healed by one of the disciples he had sought to persecute. Now, from there, Paul traveled across the Roman Empire. That would be modern-day Turkey, Greece, parts of Asia, and beyond. So preaching the message of Jesus Christ to anyone who would listen: Jews, Gentiles, slaves, women, rulers, telling people that faith in Jesus brings forgiveness, freedom, and new life. Now, Paul wasn't just a preacher, he was a prolific writer. 13 of the letters in the New Testament are attributed to him. Now, these are books like Romans, Galatians, 1 Corinthians. Through them, he tackles subjects from theology and grace to daily life and relationships. Now, some call him the first Christian theologian. Others see him as a cultural bridge between Jewish and non-Jewish worlds. He's both. He's controversial and inspiring, praised by some, misunderstood by others, but there's no denying his impact. So, why should you care? Now, because Paul's voice still echoes today. His words continue to shape conversations about identity, purpose, love, suffering, justice, faith. Whether you agree with him or not, Paul's life challenges us to ask big questions about who we are and what really matters. Thank you for joining us and bringing you a closer look at one of history's most influential figures, the Apostle Paul.